As a certified yapper, there is nothing that makes me more pissed off than somebody that equates intelligence with somebody that talks fast. I've been thinking about this because I'm getting Jubilee videos in my recommendeds, help, and the format of the debate is really infuriating. They regularly pit people whose entire careers are based off of manipulating rhetoric against like the average college kid and then treat that like a poem. But beyond Jubilee, this holds true in real life and it is rooted in ableism. I come from a family of 4 autistic people, me included, and I was definitely the most extroverted out of us 4. What I would regularly see happen from people that supposedly cared about my mom and my dad and my sister was if they did not yell loud enough, talk fast enough, or be aggressive enough in conversation, they simply would not be heard. And it would drive me insane because I knew all 3 of these people were significantly smarter than the other people that they were interacting with and had more to say, and that it just took them a longer time to formulate the sentences and spit them out. Some people think through things slower and talk through things slower, and that does not mean that they don't have something brilliant or meaningful to add to the conversation. And clearly, autism is by no means the only disability that can result in somebody needing extra time to communicate. Some people, like my dad, had compounding disabilities like being hard of hearing and physically cannot hear what other people are saying, and then has to beg people to repeat themselves when they're getting frustrated with him for no reason. Other folks may require AAC or other methods of communication that are significantly slower, but no less valuable than talking. And when you really think about it, it involves racism as well. Some people do not have English as their first language and are entitled to not be fluent. Some people speak in AAVE and they deserve to be heard even if you don't deem that to be grammatically correct English. Spoiler alert, it's a dialect, you ignoramus. It is not a flex to shout nonsense so loud, so fast, and so hard that you make somebody panic and have an anxiety attack and not be able to communicate with you anymore. It is not a flex to weaponize traits that someone cannot change about themselves when they are trying their hardest to advocate for themselves. And most of the time, when you listen to what the fast talkers are actually discussing, it makes no fucking sense. They are literally speaking nonsense. Or my personal favorite, asking questions and then cutting the other person off before they have an opportunity to actually answer them. In case you were literally born yesterday, the point of communication is for both sides of the aisle to gain an understanding of one another. Fast talkers, I see right through you. You're not smarter than anybody else. You're not even smart. You're just impatient and a fucking pain in the ass to talk to.